What's going on, good people? What's going on this absolutely blessed and amazing Monday? So today's date is May the 13th, and I am overly, abundantly blessed this morning because our surrounding cities have gone through a major natural disaster is what they call it, but we've had some tornadoes touch down in the area. Your girl is marking herself safe. Thank you, Lord. Some other people on our timeline should be marking themselves safe as well. I am excited to be on this side of it because it was a bit scary. If you guys have seen any of my posts or any of my lives, I have these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Y'all hear that number? Yes. These 7 glorious, big, gigantic windows on this side of our home. And so while I love taking in nature, it does get a little bit scary sometimes, or uncomfortable, I should say. A little bit uncomfortable sometimes when we have that type of weather. So thank you so much for being coachable, teachable, trainable, Cheryl, and popping in on this live. I'm going to get a couple of other invites sent out, and we will jump right into this thing, get started. I am so excited on today. You guys just don't know. I am so excited on today. Today, excuse me, starts our private coaching inside of the group. So within 24 to 48 hours, this group will be dwindled down to a handful of people. Not a handful. It'll be a little bit more than a handful. You guys have seen, I have put up the post. I think currently inside of, let's see here. Let me pull up another page so you guys can see my view. And then we'll jump right over into where we're supposed to be. So here we go. If I go ahead, I have so many, y'all see all these tabs? I have so much good stuff to share with you guys today. So let me pull this over and let me show you guys what I need for you all to see. So here inside of the members area, and everyone will get to see this because it's live inside of the group. Here in the members area, we have 65 current members, right? So out of the 65 current members, when I pulled up my list, it's about 25 people that will be purged from the group that are either not previous BrandMaster clients or that have not signed on for the private coaching, which is great because you've seen much of the information that I've given you, so you know your current focus right now. And so right now may not be the time, right? Honestly, right now may not be the time for you to do the private coaching, and that's fine. I'm not sure when I will be offering it again. I have to, as you know, get through everything that my current clientele needs right now. And that's my focus, making sure you guys get what you need. So I am truly excited for this group of queens right now. I have 2 kings that are looking into it right now. So Elva has signed on. Miss Tony Troy has signed on. Miss Cheryl Dempsey has signed on. Miss Tanisha Kinney has signed on. Miss Sherry L. Webster has signed on. Miss Phyllis Griffiths has signed on. And Miss Talisha Harbin has signed on. So that is the immediate group right now. Outside of that group, we are maintaining the activity of Mr. Brand, Miss Nina, Mr. Carlton, Miss Sandy, Mr. Victor, Miss Sheila, and Mr. Vane, Miss Elizabeth, Mr. Edward, Dr. Regina, Mr. James, and Miss Stephanie. So right now, that's where we are. Now, in addition to that, there are members that are on my squad, that are on my team. And because Stephanie and I collaborate, there are members that are on her squad and on her team that will remain in the group. Why? Because we're talking about my ecom brand driven coaching, right? There will be extra nuggets that you guys are getting, but we have certain squad members that have rolled with us from the beginning, and those people will be remaining in the group as well. Outside of that, we're going to be trimming the fat on tonight and purging the group between the next 24 to 48 hours. And then we will be really, really focused on where you guys are going. I have to trim the fat. I have to narrow it down. I have to niche it down because I have to be able to literally be hands-on and provide each and every one of you with what you need. So that is the reason that we're taking 65 members and we're trimming down to 40 solid people. I believe when I went through the list and I counted everything up, it will be remaining only 40 people in the group between tonight midnight and tomorrow midnight. We'll see how it goes, but I am so excited to work with you guys. I have so much good stuff to show you right now. So let's jump right into that. So previously, you guys are used to coming into this particular page, and that is the Join Martina on this journey. When you type up here into this area, Join Martina on this journey, and you hit enter, it takes you to this area. Then you will get a pop-up that allows you to opt in, right? So this particular area is allowing you to opt in for when the revision happens, you guys will get it free. It will be a paid ebook that everybody else will have to pay for. But if you've opted into this form, you will get a copy of the ebook free, okay? So currently, this is what the page looks like. That's beautiful and everything. However, remember when we first started rolling through this, I was saying to you guys that I did not have any type of capture information for how many people have actually gotten here and downloaded the booklet, right? But because I am a part of this amazing system, this page will completely take on a new shape, and it will actually be a CMR page. Am I saying that right? Customer Relations, CRM page. One of them. Key, you tell me the correct way to say it. It will be a page that captures the information for me, and it will allow me to keep up with how many people hit the page, and I'll show you that information in just a minute. So you guys need to stay on today for the live. If not, you need to definitely come back and catch the replay because I'm giving away some really good nuggets today. But let's hurry up and get through what we've missed as far as the 30 days. So as you guys know, I was swamped this weekend, excitedly putting together your information. We did not do number 10, 11, or 12. Am I saying that right? 11, 12. Yeah, 11, 12, or 13. CRM. Okay. I'm thinking customer management relationship is why I keep going CMR. But yes, customer relations management. Got it. Thank you, Key. So y'all guys see we are full of a whole lot of information. So here in our 30 days, 30 ways to self-improvement from this past weekend, I'm not sure if you guys really pay attention to the type of music that you listen to and notice how it can shift your atmosphere. Like I no longer listen to R&B music when I sleep at night. You know how it makes you feel a certain kind of way in your sleep? That is real. That is real. So listen to the right kinds of music. Uplifting music will change your brain waves, and fast music will give you a boost of adrenaline. If you are feeling low, pop on some dance tunes and watch how quickly your toes will begin to tap. If you are spiritually strapped, then pour on the gospel and set the atmosphere for his presence to enter and dwell. Music really can change the atmosphere. I'm sure you guys are greatly aware of that. So I no longer listen to R&B music in my sleep like I used to. Now I listen to music that programs my subconscious during my sleep. Why? Because I want things, and I want that reticular activating system to be up, moving, and going all day long, because your subconscious is the ruler, right? And if you can program your subconscious the right way, it will literally transform your conscience. We'll get into all that during mindset in the private coaching. Let's move into day 2, which was yesterday. Start your day the right way. Start your day the right way with one positive thought, affirmation, or conversation. Even if it's a conversation you have to have with yourself. Like, you know, you hear a lot of people talk about affirmations and listening to affirmations daily. Let me tell you one trick that I've learned probably over the past month. Literally, if there's an affirmation that you listen to from a known leader in the industry, there's one that I listen to by Mr. Wayne Dyer. It's the I Am by Mr. Wayne Dyer. Literally, we listen to it nonstop as the children go to sleep, right? What I've taken the trick and done is literally hand coded everything that he says in that affirmation. And then I've turned around and recorded myself saying the affirmation so I can hear myself repeat the affirmation. So think about it. If Mr. Les Brown does an amazing job with a set of affirmations that you enjoy, literally type up that information and then record yourself reading that same affirmation back so that you can have a beautiful conversation with yourself, right? Don't miss the opportunity on how powerful your own words are. Don't overlook that, because that is a powerful, powerful tool. That is one amazing way you can start your day the right way, by listening to yourself. You know how you have that situation when you got good angel on one side, bad angel on the other side, and they're sitting there having a war? Dadgummit, put you a good angel on both your shoulders so you hear yourself talk to yourself, right? Guys, you gotta get the reference in that. Like, sometimes we have things going through our minds that we don't truly understand how we have those certain thoughts. If you can control your thoughts, you literally can control your life, right? So that's my spiel on that. As you can tell, I'm ready to get to the good stuff. Not that this isn't the good stuff, but everybody has their own timing to when they literally receive this stuff in. I could sit here and talk about it all day, and it's 3 years from now before it actually takes shape in your efforts. But I'm hoping not. I'm hoping it's 3 minutes from now and you guys jump up and you ready to go and you've started your day all over again because you heard something positive that I was able to impart in your life. That's my hope and my prayer. But all right, day 3, laugh it off. Have you ever started your day by tripping over something, losing your keys, finding that raccoons have knocked over your garbage pail? Did you wake up today and a tornado had hit and all the trees in your yard were uprooted and gone, shingles gone on the house? Like, have you ever woke up and just been like, what happened in my sleep? Like, what in the world, Lord, were you up to when I was asleep? So rather than get upset, laugh it off, right? Laugh it off as life stuff. Enjoy the fact that you were able to wake up, that your brain was working with insanity, that you are sane, right? And you recognize the beauty of a ripped up lawn. Why? Because you have a lawn that could be ripped up. Laugh it off. Realize it's life stuff. Sing a song, guys. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because you can move, you can breathe. I'm telling you, that is amazing. I'm trying not to have a moment. You'll be glad that you did. A lot of people find the best way to make it through a lost item is to decide that that is a detour that is keeping them from something inevitable that could happen, like an incident, a tragedy, or some horrific outcome that could be going on had you gotten there on time. That's how I choose to alter my thinking. If I'm sitting at a traffic light and that traffic light, for some reason, my light did not turn green, it stayed red through 2 cycles, I don't even get upset, even if I'm running late. Why? I just use that to say that is a technical glitch. That is a technology glitch that is allowing me to avoid an incident. Thank you. When a person zooms past me and they're reckless, I'm like, oh, so you on your way to get to the accident that I am now able to avoid. Like, literally, I change my thought process on things like that happen, right? I'm telling you guys, you could have just avoided something serious or something negative that would have delayed you otherwise. So now you can have a positive day. Flip the way you think about stuff. Turn it on its head. Make it positive, and then always try to operate and remain in the positive of whatever a situation is. Why? Because you already know everything on God's green earth is meant for your good. So when something negative happens, figure out what in that you should respond to positively so you can make it on through it. Why? Because every trial or tribulation or test comes to be a test for you. And if you can respond to it the right way, those will be lessened because you've proven your growth. You've proven your faith. And you will be able to move through those situations much more elegantly, much more of a person of excellence, I'm telling you, just flip and change it and make everything work for your good. So that's my spiel on today, on how to listen to the right type of music. Start your day out the right way. Go ahead and record those affirmations that you enjoy in your own voice so that you can hear yourself. Speak positively to yourself, right? And then when situations come that really unnerve you, find a way to make them positive. Of course, I didn't expect to wake up and my phone's going crazy and the power was originally out, and I thought, my goodness, how in the world am I going to get on and speak to my people today? Like, it is not in my plan to get up and pretty myself up today. Today's a training day. Today, many a training days are coming. Today's time to get this out to the people. How in the world? And I just said it's all going to be good. It's going to be all good. I'm not going to worry about it. Why? Because I just woke up, number one. I can breathe, number two. I can move, number two. I can realize that I'm looking out of a window that's completely covered in nothing but rain. The wind is blowing. This window could blow in at any second. My thought process was, oh, I'm going to miss my cup of coffee this morning. Oh, well, you know what I'm saying? You have to figure out how to remember to think positive, because everything is meant for your good. It just meant I didn't need to jump up and jump out the bed and jump right on the computer. I needed to take some time to enjoy his beauty this morning. Okay, so that's it for that. Let's get into this, because I know some of you have to be gone in like 2 to 3 minutes, because you actually trust me with your break time, and I appreciate it. I love you, ladies. I love you guys. Thank you for that. All right, so that's this page that's going to be switching. This information will be delivered a little bit differently. Let's get into a little bit of what you're going to see in personal coaching. So I'm sure you guys have seen this screen come up every now and again from when I do my $9.99 branding. And this is some of the information that I cover in the $9.99 done for you, done with you, done by you package, right? There's information that's already preloaded in here that will be familiar to you guys, because we spent time in previous weeks here talking about logo design, business card design, all of that. Okay, and by the way, again, I have snapped my picture of the update. I just haven't posted it yet. I'll do that as soon as we finish so you guys can see what's going on here week 3. But a lot of this information that you see when I got on here and I talked to you about logo design, and I talked to you about business card design, and we talked about postcard design, banner design, and your image, all of that information, I need to check that out in a minute, Shireen, because I'm glad she responded. I had to reach out to everybody to let them know we're about to purge the group. Are you staying or are you going? So I'll read that in a minute. But that information will be gone over in depth. And you guys are probably sitting there thinking, how much more in depth could she go with regards to a business card, with regards to a postcard? Trust and believe, there is more. All right. So here inside of this package, we'll be going through looking at actual logo design. There are many that are in here, but we'll be going through some of the logo designs you've seen before. We'll be going through how to set up your logo, why you need a logo, colors of your logo, symbolisms, things like that. We'll be going through all of that. Even beyond that, we'll be talking about things like the logo formats and all of that. All of that will be in here. You will have access to see all of that information. Beyond that, we will talk about the business card design. We will talk about postcard design. We will go in depth into all of that, even more and more and more. I do see one page that I do not have up. Let me check and see if I can get that page up really quickly, because I want you guys to see the agenda, especially with some of you that are getting ready to go. Let's see, branding, BrandMaster, coaching, and locked. All right, so let me pull this page right here up really quickly. All right, so here is the agenda of everything that we will be covering for the 7 weeks. So let me see if I can make that larger, and you let me know when you guys can see this pretty clearly. Let me go over to the page so I can see you guys. Yes, Key, you got to implement that, girl. I'm telling you, go ahead, and I'm assuming you're talking about affirmations, is speaking your own affirmations in your own words so that you can hear yourself. It's going to be really powerful, okay? So I hope you guys can see this up large on the screen. So when we talk about this, the one key area that we've talked about is accountability, right? And so within accountability, We're going to pull up a blueprint. We're going to have our accountability calendars out. We're going to go through brainstorming, vision casting, because we need to understand the what, when, why of our brand, of who we are. We'll have information that helps us to understand why we do what we do, okay? We have some 5 key areas that we're going to talk about. Who am I? What do I stand for? Who do I serve? How do I serve them? And how can I automate an area of the process, right? Yes, we're going to briefly talk about these strategies and how you and all of your information correlate to these 5 strategies. I know I just said 3. 5 strategies, how to content repurpose all of that information. But this is the core. This is what you need to ask yourself at all times when we start going through the brainstorming and the vision casting, right? When you think about that, we're going to start the first 2 weeks dealing with organization of your accounts and customization and design implementation. So in design implementation, we're talking about the logo, the business card, the postcard, the banner. Today, I'm talking to you about what is a domain and what is a subdomain. So every time you've seen me gone to do something, I've gone up here to the address bar and I've typed in something, right? This is a domain that I am typing in, right? And when you select that, everybody needs to own their own name on the web. When you own your own name on the web, you own that. That's yours, as long as you keep up with the payments, because it is annual. You can purchase for multiple years at a time. But the bottom line is you own that space. That is your space. And if I were to go in and show you, because I have multiple accounts, right? Because I have multiple accounts for myself and for my people, I have multiple domains. But I have multiple domains for a reason. Some of these are coming up for renewal, and I haven't renewed them because I have to decide if I'm going to go in the direction of that strategy. But look, guys, all these domains that I own or have owned, right? So look, everyone gets paid with Martina. My Family First Ancestry. Financial Fix 199 at one point I owned and let it go because it was doing some kind of conflict with Mr. Bean. I ain't trying to have no conflict with Mr. Bean, right? Get Paid with Martina, right? Get to the Real. This is one that I shared with Liz the Boss, right? I Am Black Wall Street. I Own a Piece of America. No Shame, right? Learn, Lead, and Level Up. So many in here that you guys see, but I own that space. I own that space. And so the reason that you have to own that space is so when somebody types it in here, they find you. A domain is like your address on the web, but it's here and you own it. Just like you live at, I don't know, 3600 Byway Drive. That is your physical address. This is your web address. The beautiful thing about it is that even when you have a web address, toeducateyou.com, say if I were using that one still, if I were trying to help you guys get to a short link, this CBM would be this short link to get to the My Econ Mall. Why? Because on the back of the card here that I showed just a moment ago, I think I've gotten rid of that screen already, but on the back of that card, I give away the Cashback Mall. This core area right here is the domain. That's the actual space online that I own, toeducateyou.com. But if I'm trying to direct you some place specific, this extension before it is called a subdomain. We'll get more into that. But what it does is it allows you to brand where you're sending an individual to online. To Educate You is the core of where I'm trying to send you to. I'm trying to send you to my domain that's going to get you educated. However, I'm trying to give you something called the Cashback Mall as well. So that's the sub portion of the domain. So you see how you can really, and it's similar, you can do bit.ly links as well. Bit.ly links give you a little bit more control. See these bit.ly links? If I'm trying to send you to get a worksheet, CFM, that's the Cash Flow Manager Worksheets with Martina. If I'm trying to send you to join in on, and this actually has changed now to myteambuildswealthnow.com, I'm sending you to a different area here. So you can do the same thing with the free account for bit.lys. I understand the value of bit.lys, but I also understand of keeping everything within your brand. Okay, so this is what we'll be covering for the first 2 weeks, giving you information on what we're building for you. Who are you? As again, let's go down to the bottom. Who are you? What do you stand for? Who do you serve? How do you serve them? And how can you automate the process? That's where the domains and the subdomains will come into play. All of this will be slowed down in our training. I'm just giving you an overview now for anyone wondering whether or not they need the BrandMaster coaching. Yes, you do. And here is why. Okay. Finally, inside the BrandMaster coaching, guys, have a look at this. This is all the free campaigns that I'm available to give away because of this extra account that I have. There's a 10-day, $10 trial that will be offered. But look, guys, even with this information here, this is the most recent things that many of you opted into, right? I put up a post asking, let me see if I can get to that. I put up a post asking you guys if you wanted to know how I get free leads or however I stated it. Let me see if I can get down to that one. Hey, Elva, if I can get down to that one. All right, so I think that's one of them. That's two separate things. So here in this one, I asked whether or not you'd like to receive free, valuable, targeted training content, downloadable PDF that you can share with anyone you know that needs help getting leads. If so, you need to type, I need help. These are all the people thus far that have opted in. Since I put this post up like in the middle of the night last night, look at all this engagement. This is what we're going to teach you guys how to automate, how to put up one post. Here's all the engagement for it. And then I can go over to my system campaign and see how many people have clicked on it. Some people had to go back and click it again to get access again. So far, 7 people have dropped their information in and have actually started watching the training. All I did was put up a post, guys, and took a capture of that page. And let me show you where I got that from. So if I go here to this account and I click on this here, it's going to give me this special link right here, right? When you put that special link right there in, I'll do the whole thing. That's going to bring you over to my specific page here. And you guys get to watch the training. After you finish watching the training, if you'd like to learn more, this is where you would go in to get your $10. I believe this is the link for that, where you could actually get your $10 trial. This is actually where you'd be able to work with me and find out more information. But look, guys, this is like my own little personal space on the web. If you click up here in the About Me area, it's going to give you information about whose page you just got on. Like, who is Martina Britt Yelverton? This is almost like a mini blog area. And it's going to give you more information about me, how to get in touch with me, how to find all my other spaces on the web. Automatic. You know what I'm saying? So here with all of this information right here, more information about me, about the marketing system here within MLSP. And then this is one that will pull you outside of MLSP and take you over to where? My opportunity. So this is how you actually get information on your opportunity, literally without talking about your opportunity. Okay? Does everybody get that? That's dope. They can literally click the button to contact you. It'll bring up a form. Okay, it brought it up on my other screen over here. You guys can't see that. Well, I don't need it to open completely up, but this is the actual area that comes from having all of this. So I have all of this free training that I literally can give away to anybody at any time. All right. And look, guys, anything you're promoting, it automates. It can change the registration page for you each week, or you can keep the same registration. I want mine changing because I want people to know all the different things that I'm going to offer. Okay. So there's that. Let me go over here and check and see. No problem. You're not late to the party, Tony. Remember, everything that you have inside of the group, as long as you're in the group, you have access to it. So you'll get to see it all. But thank you for being coachable, teachable, trainable, and posting that one. Miss Sandy is asking, how do you add the QR code? The QR code that you saw here, let me know if this is the one that you're referring to, this QR code here. I'll let her answer that one, and I'll continue to check other areas here. But I believe that's the one you're asking about. How do I add the QR code here? And if that is the correct one you're referring to, it's automated. Every single piece of free content I have to give away is automated. All this is set up and generated for us. So they trigger it. But it says here to save the QR code, right click on the image and then save image as. That allows you to save it to your computer. And then if you chose to plug that QR code into your email or whatever, then don't copy mine and paste mine, because it's going to send people to generate leads for me. This is going to generate leads for me. And thank you if you do that, but don't do that. Get your own MLSP account and generate your own free content and just put it out there. But you would right click, download, and save it, and then you could use it inside your e-signature on your phone, your e-signature in your email. You would paste it, upload it, and use it into those different areas and have it out here generating leads for you. So does this work only with my econ information? Absolutely not. You can put any business you want to put in here. Let me show you where. So when you go in here to your profile, and you go in here to your profile settings, right here inside of, and this is letting us know, hey, we got a free webinar coming up Wednesday. Here's the preloaded text you can use. I'll show y'all that in a minute. But over here inside of my opportunity, I can put anything in here I want to. I could have put my crochet in here. I could have put my branding in here. I chose to do my econ because why? I'm helping other my econ associates learn how to get people to their opportunity without even talking about their opportunity. So absolutely not. You can put anything in here you want to, Key. That's what I mean. Okay, I will figure out how to set up QR code and add to all marketing messages. No, ma'am, you don't have to figure out how to set it up. Miss Sandy, if you're an MLSP, it's done for you. You just have to go pick which campaign you're going to set up for which email. And remember, you're a BrandMaster client, so I got you. I can help you with that. Don't try to figure it out on your own. That's why you paid me the big bucks, to help you, so you don't have to scratch your brain. Just let me know where you need help at, and I got you. If you're not an MLSP, then I need you to go do the 10-day trial so you can try everything out and see if you want to stay in MLSP. I promise you, you will. And I'll show you why. Right here, that's system campaigns. So those are all the system campaigns that we have. Look at this, guys. In my training library, everybody hold on to your seats. Hold on to your seats. First off, you see all this downloaded stuff that we can give away. Like once you have this, this is yours. You can do whatever you want to with it. You can sell the free stuff, which y'all know is coming over to the dollar deals on my store. Everything in here that is free, I am putting inside of my store, and people will pay $1. It's going to be my dollar deal section. So even though it's free and I can give it away, if you go to my store and you see it and you want it, you won't have to pay $1. Why? Just because it took me a minute to get it all loaded over there. All right. So anyway, here we learn attraction marketing, target marketing. This one was great. This one was absolutely great. I already finished that one. All right. Then we talk about daily method of operations, list management, system campaigns, customer relation manager, CRM. Okay. Weekly webinars. There are weekly webinars. Look, guys, leads, prospecting, how to be successful in our industry. Beginner courses for blogging, Facebook, Facebook Live, Facebook ads, Instagram, social media, Twitter. It ain't done yet. Y'all see I'm still scrolling and showing stuff. Content, ebooks, storytelling, video marketing, still scrolling. Facebook, social media. Guys, do you all see everything that's back here? Absolutely. So you want to pay your $10 for your 10 days, but do not get squirreled. Let me tell you what I mean by that. Do not go right now and say, I'm just going to go get my 10 days right this second and I'm on. Only reason I say don't do that right now, because I need for you to see what you have first, and I need you to know where you're going first. Again, let me flip back to our little thing here. This is our goal. Who are you? What do you stand for? Who do you serve? How do you serve them? How can you automate the process? Okay? Because if you go over here, and guys, I've done it. I was a part of MLSP years ago, like in 2012, 2015. And do you see all of the content? Okay, we got product campaigns, This is stuff you can sell. You can just put it on your page, and when it sells, I think you make 50 or 80% or whatever. I ain't put none of that stuff up yet. Okay, y'all see how extensive that is. I haven't even put any of that up yet. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Just campaigns in general. Look at that. Just to show people some things. I've only sent out one on that. Why? Because it's so much in here. Now, the other thing is, this is my next thing. Remember at the very beginning when I was talking about this page right here? This comes in our package, a funnelizer. What is a funnelizer? It shows us all these videos on how to set up our own campaigns. So this was a campaign for my 30 days, 30 ways, right? This was the campaign I used to push people to get my free ebook. I don't know how many people downloaded that ebook. But once I take all of this beautiful stuff right here and I take it and stick it over inside of my funnelizer, I will then be able to go and see how many people literally clicked on it, how many people returned to click on it again, how many people actually put in their information, and then I will be able to go over here to my CRM and see over here all the people that have done X, Y, Z. Today alone, only 2 people have gone over and keyed in that information. That would be Kia and Elva, right? But over the past 30 days, 17 have gone in and keyed in their information. And you guys know I just started promoting this. Why did I just start promoting it? Because I wanted to see if it was going to work first. Y'all know if I don't know that it works, I'm not telling you about it. Once I found out it worked, I started putting stuff in. So that's at least 1 lead every other day if this is the last 30 days. That's a lead every other day. Okay, guys? So I'm telling you, this is something that you need. This is everything that is going to be included in your coaching. The only reason the lines are getting blurred just a little bit, number 1 is because I'm excited. Number 2 is because I'm putting it together and I'm letting you see what it looks like to put some of this together, because I'm getting organized and I'm letting you see what it looks like to get organized. Y'all know how transparent I am. It's a lot of work. And the reason I want you to see how much work is involved, so you are aware. I don't want you guys thinking this is an easy ride. It's not. That's the reason why I'm charging for it. And I'm showing you guys you can charge for it too. As soon as you understand, charge for your time. Why? Because that is your time. You can't get that back. And then once you learn how to put it together in a system and you get it delivered out, a lot of the system, as you see, is built for you. When you start to get the system out, then you will see the automation piece. The automation piece, when we move down through how to generate leads, content creation, how we're going to send stuff out to the Fivers, to the Canvas, optimization, how we're going to optimize Facebook and YouTube. Yes, everybody's going to have a YouTube channel. How you're going to send Facebook courses out, how you're going to attend, learn, and send. You're going to learn them, implement them, and teach them, meaning send it out to other people so they know. You don't have to coach people. That's why it says learn, implement, and teach. You don't have to coach them. By teaching, all you need to do is put the information in their hands. What they do with it after that is up to them. All you need to do is put the information in their hands. Okay? That's all you have to do. Put the information in their hands. Our amazing coach, Mr. Collier, gave this information to us. We've been inside of Train with June. Let me see. My system is moving a little slow. We've been inside our private group training. Oh, and also some of the people that are inside my Lead, Learn, and Level Up group, because they're inside of my Lead, Learn, Level Up group, and a lot of the content they already have, they'll remain in the group too. Like Taniki's in the Train with June group. There's no need to kick her out of my group because everything I'm coaching and training on, she's getting a little bit more than what June did, and that's only because I'm a graphics person. He's a coach. He's the VP of marketing. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's see. I'm looking at my list now. Kia will remain. Not Kia. Tanika will remain in the group. Nicole will remain in the group. Miss Sheila will remain in the group. Mr. Townsend will remain in the group. Carlton will remain in the group. Miss Sandra HH will remain in the group. Certain people will remain in the group because they were a part of June's coaching. Where did I get this concept from? I've always wanted to coach. But June said, in my group, if you're going to train with me, then what I want you to do is learn from me so that you can then do what? Teach others. So learn it, implement it, and then teach it. Okay? So that's really what I wanted to show you guys today, how I wanted you all to understand what's coming, what I literally will be doing with this content. Where'd it go? With this content here is I will begin to set up events. Like here inside of his group, we have this button over here called events. When you go to an event, these are all the events that he has had. When you go to the events, and I'll show you one or two. Here is all the people who attended the event. 21 went, and they did it via MLSP. And when he finishes with the event, like this is all the ways you can get to the event if you want to attend it live. When he finishes with the event, he then goes and posts the recording. So if you can't attend an event live, you will be inside of our group, the Learn, Lead, and Level Up group, right? And you will be able to go inside of our group over here to the events area, and you will be able to watch where I was literally on Zoom live doing the coaching for a topic, recorded. And if you were there live, then you interact live. If you were not there live, you will be able to watch the recording, post your comments, your questions, and everything, and then I will be able to respond. Most times I will respond in video because it's probably something I need to pull up on the screen and point and click and show you. I'll be doing that through Zoom. Okay, so you guys will not be missing anything by not being able to attend any live events. Everything will be recorded throughout the day, and all of the recording and coaching will be posted in the events. So therefore you can go back and watch it, or you can check the events tab and go ahead and opt in and say you will be there live. Okay, so I hope that makes sense to everybody. These were some of the previous events when Stephanie and I were testing some things out, but you guys see what's coming, and I pray that you're excited about it. I hope that I've been able to answer some questions. I didn't mean to go long this long today, but I really am excited about coaching you guys and showing you guys and doing all of this great, business building, relationships, lead generation, automation, customization, everything that we got going on. So I'm excited for you guys. I hope that I've been able to bless you on this Motivation with Martina Monday. I pray you guys are excited about the journey. I want to say, even you, Miss Jackie Poe, I believe you're over there in June's training as well. If I'm not mistaken, let me know. I'll go check that as well. Yeah, I got yours marked in orange. So you're over there in his training as well. So you'll be sticking and staying in the group. I'm just looking through my list trying to see. But yeah, I got about 20 people on the chopping block that will be removed from the group because either they're not a BrandMaster client, they're not a Train with June client, or they're not a business partner of mine. So between those three things, that's how the group will be purged on between tonight and tomorrow night, giving people an opportunity to get in. The only reason I'm thinking I may need to go to the 15th is because of payday. So that may be Wednesday when people get paid, that I may have to, extend it to Wednesday to allow them to pay. And if not, then we'll be purging the group. So that is my time. You are so very welcome. I'm excited. Look for the first event to go up tonight. I should have it listed probably within the next few hours. I'll have it listed and set up. And that means either you can attend live tonight, 10 p.m.-ish, or you can catch the replay. Remember, these will be almost daily where I'll be posting the events. You'll be able to go and watch the content and participate live or catch the replay. I'm so excited for you guys. Thank you for your time today, to your success, and I pray you are making today a better than amazing day. Talk to you ladies soon. Talk to you guys soon, those catching the replay and those that are live.